Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We're going to be picking back up from at least one cliffhanger and one dangerous event. When we left off last week, the boys in the dungeon.
Dungeon boys, ayo.
So Theodore unveiled his hidden psychic powers as he attempted to pick locks among the people trapped in the dungeon. Unfortunately, he first destroyed the lock in his own cell such that it cannot be opened through normal means. Then he destroyed the lock in James's cell. But then the enormous Frenchman who was locked down there with them, he managed to unlock that man's cell and then convince him to try to free the other two. So we left off with him having found a large iron implement and beginning to try to pry the bars open. And far, far away, Connor and Bertie found quite a bit of information in those docks, in the dockside warehouse. Connor did manage to put together that the device you found in a box marked for Shanghai is some sort of navigational equipment, as in a guidance system. A major technological advance, he was not able to determine what it would be attached to, but decided that most likely the two of you should head back to Henson Manufacturing and try to get some answers. Bertie is in a getaway car a couple of blocks away. She distracted some of the guards by blaring her horn and then taking off at a high speed. Connor unfortunately ran into a bit of trouble, and after running around this district a bit, he hung from the side of the building, peeking through a second-story window. There were no stories inside the building, he was just that far off the ground, and started shooting at guards inside the building, who returned fire until he was struck in the shoulder so badly that he lost his grip and fell to the ground. And we're going to be picking back up as he gets himself back up to his feet. The two guards inside are bursting out through the door and going to chase him through the night. Bertie, you are a few blocks away at this point. You are going to have heard the gunfire. So when we pick up, we're going to pick up with you.
Okay.
But real quick, let's just go through. Everybody say hello and give an introduction, starting with Travis.
Hello. I was playing guard A last week. I assume picking up that role. I am also playing Theodore. He is right now in a precarious situation of being captured.
This is true. And then Bri.
Howdy, I'm Bernadette Brandt, and I am not as good as driving the getaway vehicle as Connor is, but that's what I'm doing.
And Terry.
Hi, I'm Terry. I play as Guard B, the Deadeye that shot Connor in the shoulder. And I also play as James, the medic, historian, and currently locked in a cell, hoping that it gets pried open.
And Joey.
Joey died.
You okay?
Hello, I am Connor Leon, and I am playing as the mechanic and expert criminal and mastermind that will get caught in the first 10 minutes of every heist.
So, I'm going to bring us to manufacturing page. Bertie, you are not currently on the map. You're a couple blocks away, as I said, but you hear the gunfire.
I am turning around.
Mm-hmm. What's your plan?
Uh,
Because this is going to be a few minutes before where Connor is when the gunfight started.
Plan is to drive by, see if I can see him, see if he visually needs help. if I cannot see him, like if the closest I can see is that the gunfire is going off inside of a building, I'm pulling out my own piece, parking the car, and going to assist. Because I'm a better shot than he is.
All right, then. We were going to pick up with the three of you running down the street. I'm just going to put you into combat. And Connor has the highest initiative.
Woo!
So as
Connor?
you get back up to your feet, you see the door sliding open and the two guards stepping outside.
I must say, before we start doing this chase scene, right? I have a precarious knack for wounding PCs that when I take control of NPC.
Oh, I know. The second that Andrew gave you control over an NPC, I was like, oh, Connor's going unconscious.
We can hope for that.
Yeah. I got 40 luck left. I saved enough.
So you won't die.
But I'll make you burn it.
You'll visit us. Visit the boys.
Alright, so one more time, I see
You don't
Connor
see-
running.
Yeah, we'll pick
Or-
up in just a moment with what you see when you get
Okay.
here. I want to give each of these people an action before you bust on the scene.
Okay. Okay.
So Connor, your knees hurt. Probably scuffed up your butt a little bit. But you manage to clamber back to your feet just as the door opens and these two step out with guns drawn.
Yeah, Connor is not all that confident in his ability of shooting these people. So he's going to try and book it and finding any kind of cover.
Alright.
So yeah.
So, not trying to get away, just trying to, like, dive behind the wheel of this truck or something, huh?
Yeah, just stop the bullets from hitting me so that I can think for 3 seconds.
Fair enough. I think I will put you on the street side of the truck there. So are you just doing full action movement, or are you going to split it with anything? If you move your full movement and also shoot, you take 1 penalty die is all.
Yeah, I'll take full movement and shoot. Why not?
If you have any other clever ideas, feel free.
We don't see the card yet, right?
Not yet. At the moment,
Ooh.
you're all going to be a little deafened because you were shooting inside of a warehouse.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of feedback now. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that was bad. Alright, and I was not able to generate that token. Okay.
That was extremely loud. Oh my god.
Sorry, you
Which
should
one are
be
you
able to
shooting
adjust that.
I need to set that at disadvantage. Single shot, not at point blank range. I don't think I'm at point blank range.
No, not if you're running away like that.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that off.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Why is it not letting me do that? There we go.
Base range. There we go. Alright, so disadvantage, base range, and it's... Yep, cool. Phew! That was gonna hit! If not for that penalty dice.
Yeah, it would have been a
Oh,
pretty good
wow.
shot. So it's going to go a little bit wild, but you can duck down behind that tire.
Yep.
Uh,
He's gonna do that thing where he slides out the cylinder, looks at how many bullets he has left. Clack it back.
So this is the one that's next on the list, but you have the same dexterity, so it does not matter.
How far away are we? Out of curiosity.
Like 20, 30 feet.
I don't know.
You saw where he went, but he is
immediately
behind cover and shooting at you, so you might want to take that into consideration.
I'm sorry, I got distracted with the things that I produced. I don't know how to delete them, so I'm gonna ignore them.
Yeah, you can ignore them. I don't know what they are either. I installed a new module, so if you have your token selected, you should be able to see the range to, like, the distance to any other, just by hovering over it.
Terry, I'll let you go first.
What do you mean by the range? Okay, I see what you're talking about. Never mind.
Yeah.
If I hover over someone else.
Yeah, it should say, like, Connor's 15 yards away.
Yep, I see that.
We can assume that's about accurate, but, like, it's not D&D, you don't have to count squares.
Hmm?
Could I get there in a full action?
Yep.
Or would that... Okay.
Yeah. Just consider how likely, is this guard who's close to retirement likely to charge directly up to the guy that's shooting at him or not? You're playing him, so you decide if he is, but I just want you to consider whether he is.
I have built a lore, and I have to keep to this lore.
Either one of you can go.
I'm letting Terry take the lead on this.
You know what? Me take the lead.
Yeah. If you go up, just ask if he wants to surrender or shoot him. You know, that's up to you.
So we know you said we know that he went behind the truck.
Yeah, you saw where he went.
I'm gonna do the exact same kind of thing, except for go on the other side, and also hide behind the tires so he can't like shoot underneath and hit me.
Okay. That works just fine.
Can we also shoot?
Yes.
No,
you
I'm
just
not gonna shoot.
If you can take a full movement and shoot, but you take a penalty die to it.
I'm only going to move there and tell him it is his best idea to surrender and come with us.
Yeah. Connor, you can hear that.
Connor says, "I'll think about that." while checking his ammo, he's like, "I'll be thinking about that." Like,
Point blank range.
Good use, man.
Listen,
penalty dice.
kid. Let's go find your friends. All right.
I already know where they are.
Oh, wonderful! You could go meet them then. I'm gonna pull the trigger.
All right.
Oh God.
You want to do the roll?
Oh, is it still not letting you? Sorry.
It's still not
Oh,
letting us.
wait, no, I got it.
You have it? I don't know.
Oh, lucky.
I was gonna say, Fluffy, if you kill Connor, I'm absolutely going to murder Victor.
Okay, so it's not quite a jam. I don't know what happens. Maybe Connor reaches up and smacks the gun just as it goes off. Because you are standing right there when you shoot at him.
No, it's he grabs the arm and puts it in the gap between the mirror and the vehicle on these big trucks. So he can't move it back without moving it in.
All right. At this point, all of you are going to hear tires squealing. And you're going to see headlights flashing on the road as Birdie's car is coming towards you at high speed. Birdie, It's going to be difficult to make out exactly what's going on, but you see people huddled around this truck, and you do see flashes of gunfire.
My headset died.
Uh-oh.
And this is why I use wired. Do I see even the faintest hint of dirty red hair?
Give me a spot hidden.
Oof.
It is too dark. Among the muzzle flashes, you can't make out who anybody is.
Alright. I will... I'm going to pull up behind the truck. I don't remember how to ping a spot.
You just hold your mouse button where you want it to pin.
Ah, okay. I'm going to pull up right about there, kind of at an angle so I can use the car as, like, cover.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to slide out of the driver's seat and I'll just fire a warning shot.
Okay.
I will fire a warning shot, not directly at either of the guys that I see there.
Just kind of shooting straight up in the air?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's a target-rich environment, and she don't know which one is me.
If any of them are you. Yeah, I'll just yell Connor.
The moment of relief that washes over Connor, thinking, "Oh God, that's backup. I am so dead."
You forget I'm good at shoot.
And then, yeah.
All right, Connor.
And
Yeah,
I do
Connor-
yell for him.
Yeah, Connor
What are you
is
showing us,
going to.
Travis?
Oh, he's got
Okay.
ears on now. All right, so he's gonna try and dive off the dive over the hood of the car and try to get going.
Okay. You're gonna try to get around. You're gonna try to slide over the car and get to the other side.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll move it back a little bit so you can do the hood thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. We are going to have you roll something just so we can determine whether you're going to get away before they can do anything about it.
Yeah. What would this be?
And I will be laying down some covering fire as soon as I recognize him.
Yeah, that's a good point. One of these people is going to break away and start running right at you.
So I can't hear anything. Or I can't really hear anything through my headset at the moment. But we're getting in this truck, by the way, Terry.
Oh,
We're gonna have a drive. I'm letting you know that. We have the keys, Andrew.
It's true, you probably do.
Oh, that's
He
fine.
probably has the key. I have a slightly different plan.
So we're gonna have to
We'll-
figure
we'll
out how
see
I.
this. We'll see what happens.
All right,
Okay.
Connor, why don't we consider this to be dodge to jump and run over
Okay.
and slide over the hood of the car.
All right.
What?
Ha. Hey.
No problem. So you jump. You're on the other side of the car before they have an opportunity to do much about it. The two of you are both on the driver's side. How do you solve this dilemma?
Connor,
I wasn't-
Connor, like ducks down at the window level and says, "Move," like, and he starts opening the door.
I mean, I did say she slid over to the passenger side. I think.
Okay, yeah. So Connor
So-
is immediately jumping into the driver's seat.
All right.
And yeah, Birdie.
Before they start driving,
being
can
both.
I do something?
Oh yeah. Like it's gonna be them getting. It's gonna be Connor getting into the car is his turn.
Okay.
And shooting at you is my turn. Be afraid.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move about wherever the next set of wheels are. Look under
Uh-huh.
and shoot at their tire.
Okay. Let's see. To try to shoot at the tire, because you're trying to hit just that part of it, give it a penalty die. You're lying on the ground and everything.
All right. Can
Probably
you
a bad
set up the
angle.
roll for me because I
Oh.
can't do it myself?
Yeah, sorry about that. Let's do that. Okay. Disadvantage. Can you hit that button, or do you not even see a button? Looks like you can see a button.
It rolled,
That's for Connor.
but it didn't do anything. Do you want to?
Okay.
You want to try and do that for me?
Yeah, I just rolled it. It came up with a 68, which.
Hold on. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, so you're going to shoot. You're going to hit the side of, like it's going to bounce off the street. It's going to hit the side of the car. Birdie, you're gonna look down. You're gonna see like a dent on the inside of the door that the bullet didn't quite make it through to hit you.
I shoot back.
You're not gonna. You really are not gonna have an angle to shoot at the guy who just shot at you. But Travis, what's your character doing?
So in Britain, the cars or the driver's seat's on the opposite side, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm not sure when that happened.
So I'll get into the car, turn it on, and I will proceed to back up as to try to pin their car. Sound about good?
Okay, you're just gonna try to destroy their car so they can't get away with it?
Yeah. I'm trying to not say essentially destroy it, but make it inoperable to go
Okay.
forward or back.
I was not expecting to have to use these rules today, but go ahead and make it drive auto roll. I'm not sure if you have that on here, but
I don't see it. I see intimidation, jump, listen.
Yeah. The driver's side being left has been there since the 18th century. And
So yeah,
it's-
that'd be the case.
yeah.
Thematically, this sounds cool.
yeah,
But
it does.
Which means me and Connor would be on opposite sides.
Yeah, I'm not that incredibly worried about which side we're showing you on.
Eh.
He doesn't have that skill per se, so I will let you set the skill.
Yeah, give me just a second.
What?
yeah, they're still on the left-hand side. It switched at 1967.
Just checking what it
Okay,
starts
so we
at.
are good.
Starts at 20. Let's give you. You had the keys, so we assume you know how to drive. Roll 2d10, and that'll be how much higher than 20% chance you have.
Let's roll 2d10.
Yep.
15.
Okay, so we're going to consider you to have 35 in drive auto. Now it's on there. Are you able to make the roll, or do I need to do it?
No, I saw the 1d100.
I
rolled a
rolled
15.
1d100, but that's fine.
Well, no. That was.
That's the percentile. You got it.
I wanted to randomize what his percentage chance, like, base is 20. The 15 is how much more than 20 he has.
So he's got
So
a
he's got 35%
35 and
chance.
drive. Okay.
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 That's what I was going for.
Alrighty. And that is an 87?
That is an 87.
I'm gonna work with this.
Yeah. So you get it started. You start backing up, but unfortunately the car just starts getting slid out of the way.
Glad I'm not behind the wheel.
Yeah. You're probably gonna jerk your hand back as the wheel starts heading back towards your hand.
Probably hear me just say, "Hey, be careful!"
Now, Birdie, it's gonna
Start shooting at them.
It's your opportunity, Birdie. Nobody is actually you don't have a good angle on anybody, but you can try something.
Friendly suggestion. They got 4 tires.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be-
If I see them trying to do anything with the truck, I'm shooting out the back tire closest to us.
Oh yeah, there's a squealing sound as your car is slid on the street as the truck backs up into it.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. You can make a firearms roll with a penalty die to hit the tire. I don't know if you have any special bonuses to firearms. I don't remember what your.
I do not. I don't need special bonuses to my firearms. Let's see. And to do this, I go into combat and click my gun. Yes.
Yes. Hopefully.
Yes. Okay.
Give you disadvantage. Should be good to go. All right. Roll damage. All right. Yeah, that's going to be enough that you hear pop and the back of the truck starts settling down towards the ground.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, and Connor does a pull out and goes.
Okay. Connor, just before you pull away, I want something to run through your mind. The fact that you came here to get information and you do not have information. You do have a bleeding shoulder. But I'm just reminding you...
I now know that the cult has them and where they're sending stuff. That's enough that I need.
Okay. So you are going to peel out into the night. I think the two guards can take pot shots at them, but it's unlikely to have much effect at this point.
And I will shoot out the back window and fire back.
Yeah.
This isn't Connor's car.
I was about to say, the entire time I'm trying to shit out the tires, although I know it's not going to work.
So, yeah, we're going to consider this scene to be over as the two of you peel off into the night.
Dang.
It's okay. I try to give everybody a spotlight, but I don't feel like when you play the
No. That's more than fine.
Yeah. Woo,
I was
thank
really hoping to
God.
end a couple of lives.
Right.
I was
me
really
too.
hoping for a
Me
car
too.
chase.
I think I killed only one guy in this raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you did.
After 10 seconds of solid silence, Connor says, "If it makes you feel any better, I did kill one of them."
Good. One fewer for us to have to deal with later. Are you all right?
Connor opens his mouth and he's like, "I'm not gonna lie to you."
Yeah, the front seat is already soaked.
Well,
I'm either on my last legs or I'm gonna find my second win in these 10 minutes.
all right. Pull over somewhere and let me see if I can get you bandaged up.
He finds a parking lot that does not have as many lights and shit.
Okay.
like behind a building, just it pulls in.
Birdie, do you have first aid?
I do have first aid.
All right. So you can make an attempt at first aid to patch up his shoulder, and then we're going to jump to the boys.
All right. Fingers crossed. Ooh. Hold on. Where is it?
I was gonna ask, how good
Can
are
I
you
try-
at,
I have a 40. I was going to ask, can I use my insane recall to see if I can remember how James usually does this?
I think that might not be exactly as it's intended. Let me read what it says.
Gain a bonus die to an EDU, know, or skill roll when trying to remember information the hero might feasibly have heard or seen.
Well, I would allow it, but you'd just be trying to get information. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Information versus practice is a very different thing. I
what?
get that.
is.
You
That's
have
fair.
you have seen him patch up an awful lot of gunshots. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I was gonna argue
Alright.
about that with you, Andrew.
I was about to
Plus,
say,
there's a
Victor
risk
has
every
been
time you do
my
this.
most. He has been my best practice so far.
Nothing like hands-on practice for sure.
Oh, we were we supposed to roll luck? Are we still doing the rolling luck every 2 sessions?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
roll luck as soon as she's done with this roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding
I was
me.
like, yeah, I keep forgetting about it too. I should just set an alarm
Yeah.
or something every 2 days or a calendar event.
Finally,
Okay, so I get.
finally, you've
I'll
spent
put my
enough luck
stuff
that it's worth doing too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Barely made it.
All right.
Woo!
Jesus. So it's not the
Oh,
prettiest
God.
patch job.
Yeah, Connor's got like kind of like relaxing and keeping his eyes closed, and he's like, "Is it just me, or did you get better at this?"
All right, that's gonna heal him for a D4.
Woo!
Ain't
You want me to
much.
roll it?
They're still like a day behind us, aren't they?
No, we are now finally
No,
on the
we-
same night.
Same night.
1 second. Oh. Okay,
Hey.
so what I'm taking that to mean is I break out my little pocket sewing kit that I almost definitely have and start sewing it up, and it hurts as much as it's fixing.
Oh yeah. Like we're sanitizing it with liquor. We barely get the bullet out. Like Connor is bad right now, but he is technically over the average for damage dice for guns now.
God.
So you know, it's the little things. He can probably take a bullet, maybe 2.
So, the cultists aren't in the cellar right now, so I'm hiding them before we go any further.
Alright.
Okay, when we left off, Jean had gone and gotten some sort of large metal rod. And he comes back, and he jams it between the bars of the door. And he's going to start trying to twist the cell door open. What do you think? Should this be a brawl or a strength?
Strength.
I'd
Strength?
say strength.
I agree. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, I think strength for just plain breaking stuff.
I'm pretty sure he has more strength, and not the reason why I'm doing this.
All right. Yeah, so the bar, he's going to stand there. He's going to start pulling as hard as he can. You're going to see the veins start to stand out on his arms. And then you're going to hear a whine. And the door is going to begin to bend. It's going to, right around the lock, the bars are just going to bend out a little bit so it has enough room to swing free. And Theodore, your cell door pops open.
Nice. Can you unlock it?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to make the roll the second time. James, he's going to come over to your door and do the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's take a second. We're free. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna loot.
Look, you mean we're gonna grab a weapon and then we're gonna proceed forward?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe
of course.
look at like one or two things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already is looking for a book.
I already got the book.
That's right.
And Sean's going to say, "Is this why I needed you?"
Hey, listen. First thing we need to do is find weapons. You know, that's what he said.
What kind of weapons do they have?
So
What can I use as a weapon, I should say?
There is a torture rack, and sitting on it there are thumb screws, tongs, pinchers, knives. There's an Iron Maiden in the room, but it's hard to use that as a weapon. Assortments of jars and small boxes and tins, statuary, scrolls, books, 4 unhealthy-looking plants.
Does he have the sickle and other objects in here as well?
So the scepters are sitting in you see the ornate wooden box on his desk where they're kept. They would not.
Are there any drawers on the desk?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to pop each one quickly, one at a time, just to look through, see what's in there, quick.
Okay. There's a ledger. There's a half-written letter.
I'm grabbing those and I'm stuffing them in my pocket. I'm not going to look at them, but I'm stuffing them in my pocket.
Letter easily goes in your pocket. Ledger's too big for a pocket. It's going to be occupied.
I can fold it up.
Well, it's like a book.
Ooh, okay.
We have weapons right now?
What else is in the other drawers?
If you want to grab just knives, then you can have weapons.
I'll take all the knives. I'll make sure everyone has one, but I'll take. All right.
So what else is in the other drawers?
Oh,
I'm going through them quick.
Just some stationery, pens.
Nothing like either my butterfly knife or I don't know.
Okay, yeah, your butterfly knife's in there.
I'll take that back as well.
Sometimes you just got to tell me what you're looking for.
I'm also trying to see if I guess I don't know because I don't know. Did Theodore ever say that he had the wallet?
I didn't find the wallet that useful, but I'd have it on me if you wanted it. I would have shown it to you.
There.
All right.
Because we could probably use that as a way to get the police to help us.
Police aren't going to help. We got to help ourselves. So first off,
I'm saying weapons. After we get out of here to help us just like take this place fully down, they might help. It also might lead to possibly a way for us to actually have guns and be investigators. This is me talking outside of character.
Okay. Well, right now, I'm not worried about that, because I plan on murdering all of them. This is outside of character. We got to get out first, and I don't want to spend too much time in this room. So,
neither do I.
Are there robes in here?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, we're going to take some robes. I'm gonna disguise everyone. I have the skill for this. So I'm gonna start grabbing it and start fitting people in and making them look good.
What does look good mean? Do you like?
We're gonna look like a cultist.
Hoods. Are there any masks here?
They don't really wear masks.
Okay, I'm trying to make it so then we look like we are a part of this. That nothing about us doesn't. Go ahead.
You know that Jean actually is a cultist, but since he's been locked in the cells, like he's probably a source of information. But probably upon seeing the giant man in robes, they're gonna say, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be locked up?"
So what we're gonna have to do is something like Star Wars with Chewbacca. All right, James.
I don't think Star Wars was in this time.
This is out
but
of
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Star Wars is gonna come out. Is gonna follow your example.
Hold on. This is gonna be. I gotta come up with a. Galactic Wars. They ever read it?
No, sorry.
Okay. Well, basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell them if we come across anyone, we're gonna tell them that we're taking Gene, and he's sorry, we never even got his name. We're gonna take Frenchie, and then he can correct me.
Yeah, that'll say Jean.
Jean, thank you. We're taking him to So someone wants to see him. We'll figure this part out as we go, but we have to get dressed up, okay?
He will like his robe is still on the wall, so I'll just put it on.
Listen, do you still want me to roll disguise?
I don't know. Is there a disguise skill?
There is. I have it at 65.
Okay, then yes, go for it, and we can see how well the two of you are disguised.
Oh, before that, we rolled luck, right?
Let me turn development on. Okay, everybody can go into your character. You should be able to hit the luck button, and it should roll the score for you.
Yeah, 21.
26.
Hey.
Connor, unfortunately, you managed to succeed in your roll, so you get less luck back.
Right. I succeeded the 42.
Uh-huh. And Brian.
My God. Left hand side, recover luck points.
Okay.
You both succeeded. No.
Yay!
Well, they're not the ones in danger right now,
High five.
so I think we'll live with it.
Right now, I'm still kind of bleeding out, but yeah.
All right, disguise.
Fine.
Yeah. I'm just gonna spend what I just got.
Bruh, spending 30 points.
Dude,
Hey, he wants
it
to
ain't
succeed.
worth it.
I mean, there are cultists all over here. It might be worth it.
Oh,
I read that as
He's
65.
still-
65. That's still not bad.
He still has at least 30. So he still can survive.
Survival is the most important thing here.
Let's look at the bright part here.
So you can each give yourselves knives. Victor, I don't have an item to give you, but you can grab those.
Would a knife be better than a butterfly knife? Or would it be the same?
It's the same.
It's the same? Then I'm just going to keep the butterfly knife as mine.
All right, Gene.
But I'll have like a cultist knife.
You said that you work for them, so you know the way out, right?
I do.
Okay. You're gonna be leading us, and we're gonna be behind you. Are you? And now I know how to make a knot. I'm gonna put some rope behind you, just so
Actually,
that
hey, how much rope is there?
I assume that there's rope here.
Yeah, you can definitely find rope down here.
Okay.
They've got a torture chamber. They've got rope.
You know what? You said that ledger is like a book?
Yep.
I'm going to try my best to tie it up and kind of tie it underneath the robe on my waist.
That works for me.
And try and just keep walking with it. Hopefully it doesn't fall out.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely tie it into a bundle and tie it to your waist, to your belt. In fact.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to reload real quick because it's not letting me access tokens because it logged me out of the forge for some reason. I'll be right back.
It's all good.
Oh. Kind of like a knife, not exactly to his back, but or on his back or into his back, but like near his back. And just say I won't. This is just to go and play the part.
He might be. He's gonna be a little suspicious about. I let you go. This is how you trust me.
This isn't us trusting you. It's you trusting us. I gave you trust in order to get out. Now you have to give me trust in order to help you get out.
The plan is we don't tie it too tight, so you can still get out. It's just we got to play the part of taking you somewhere.
Why doesn't one of you give me a some type of roll? Charm, sure.
What to say? Charm.
Hold on. Question.
Uh huh.
Now I've given a persuasive argument.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yes.
Do you think that deserves some reward? You know, I might be asking for a bonus die here.
Well, if you want to tell me it's persuasive, then I might make you roll persuade instead, if that's what you mean.
What is your persuade, anyways?
I honestly don't. 10.
So I would be better at persuade.
And you were the last person to say anything.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll roll it. I believe in myself.
You rolled the. Okay.
He's rolling the charm. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, it's just something about your winning smile. He's going to agree. He says, but, you make sure either I get out easy or I can't get out at all. He looks at you with a threatening glare.
Of course. We are friends after all.
Then, are you done in the cellar? You have the ledger, you have the letter stuffed in your pocket, you've got knives, and I believe, Theodore, you grabbed those scepters?
Yep. Can I hide them under the robes?
You can tuck them into your belt as well.
Okay.
If you are done in the cellar, it'll lead you over to those stairs on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll show you a brick in the wall to push. And when you do, this staircase that had led up to just a solid surface, you're going to hear a rumbling above you. And see, something moving out of the way.
That's cool.
Wrong button. Here we go. Oh, good lord. Let's put him here. And hide him. And give this one, maybe give this one vision. Maybe that'll do it.
See where we were back at the old cult place. Where they did the ritual.
Okay. Sorry, sometimes controlling stuff gets a little complicated.
It's alright.
You know what I realized? I'm not really sure if we know where the other two are staying at. If they've changed hotels at all.
We
That's a
just
problem.
pray that they didn't.
It's a problem for later.
It's a problem for later.
Our main concern is getting out.
So, in the room above, I'm going to have Joey and Bry each take control of a cultist.
Vengeance.
How the turns table.
If you can
The
see him,
thicken plots.
if you can see him, Jackson Elias is not actually here. He's just here so that I can make the room visible on the stream.
Yeah, I physically cannot see anything, so.
Same.
Like I said, it's still at the same place with Conrad.
Oh, I was on the wrong floor, apparently. I was on day versus night. So I'm loading it real quick.
Did it?
Oh,
Did it not
there's
bring you all tonight?
It
There we
it,
go.
it didn't bring me tonight. I don't know what that was, but I'm
There
getting
is
I'm
there.
on night, but I still
so
can't
much
see
more
anything.
space over here.
Oh no, there's a dragon.
That
I called it.
that is not actually occurring right now. That was from last night, but they are setting up for another ritual. Let me just drag you crazy guys onto the map here. You're in robes, don't worry.
Alright.
So you come up. You come up into what is clearly like a sitting room, a living room. On either side of a large fireplace, the twisting staircase leads up. There are statues that have moved out of the way, so that you can access the staircases. And when you emerge into the room, there are a couple of cultists, played by Joey and Bry, who have been sitting and talking about preparations for the big ritual tonight. And they see the two of you come out of the cellar holding, with Jean ahead of you.
Wait, is Jackson Elias here?
No.
I got him.
Give me a second. I'm going to try refreshing the game to see if I can see things.
Yeah, if you can't see what I just described, do try refreshing the game, because I changed it so you shouldn't need a token here.
I am in.
I won't lie, I did zone out a little bit.
Man, it's crazy that Jackson Elias is just creeping in the corner.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you.
His spirit will always be with you.
Goodness.
Hey, yeah, that worked.
Okay.
Hey.
So, two of you might not be sure what's going on, but you're pretty darn sure that, like, they probably shouldn't be coming up from the cellar with your prisoner.
Wait. What are you doing? You don't need him yet.
The boss wanted to talk to him.
Then they should have taken him out. Then the boss should have came in, correct?
Yeah.
Looking
Is
at
it-
the
That's,
other
that's what he has been doing.
Is it your
I'll
place
speak
to be
up.
questioning this?
Who are you again?
That seems like a fair question.
It is a great question, especially if they never seen us go down there.
So,
I'm gonna walk over there. Just who are you? I'm sorry, I don't think I know your name.
My name is. Ooh, hold on.
okay.
Out of character, I know James wanted to say something. So, if you have something to say at this point, we can
Stall for
spitball
time.
just a little second. Otherwise, I have a good one.
All right.
Terry?
Well, I was gonna say, but you kind of continued.
I'm sorry.
I'll speak up. I'll just say, you're supposed to be, I don't know, the sacrifice for tonight. That's what I understand. That's why we were told to get him.
Let me make sure we're all on the same page here. This is like 4 or 5 a.m. the night of the ritual that you already saw.
Night.
The
Oh,
grand ritual
never mind.
is tonight.
never mind.
So
Oh, I
these
should go
two
and rephrase
cultists
that.
are like planning for the ritual tonight, but it's not getting set up yet.
Names? Okay, if you don't got something, I got something, right? Names are irrelevant to our great god. They are just a mortal possession. I've given my name to him. Now, if you have any further questions, I would like to proceed with my duties.
That's a darn good one.
Yeah, no, I was cooking how to say it exactly.
Yeah, I think that's a fast talk.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna let you do the talking for now.
Jesus. Brian, I think you've been put in your place.
I'm not terribly happy about it. I will back off, but I'm visibly
I
not
don't blame
happy
you.
about it.
Yeah.
No, I questioned your faith. Like, that's completely understandable.
But I think that's going to be enough to let you exit the room with Jean.
Nice.
To this point,
All right.
I don't think you have any idea where you are. Have you figured
No.
anything out?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So
But we have a
like,
local, so,
the cultists are definitely now talking about what they're doing next weekend. You know, like, oh, I'm thinking about going down to the pub.
yeah.
I'm gonna figure out who the person is. I'm gonna do this later.
It's completely understandable. So if we're allowed, if they're not gonna make any other motions, I'm just.
I was gonna say go this way and probably try and.
Yeah, you can tell by looking out windows that this door to the south is an exit from the house altogether, and over to the left is probably. Well, I mean, you don't know what specifically they are, but those are more rooms in the house.
I assumed this place was gonna be a lot bigger, so I'm just making. I'm gonna make it look like we're only going one way, as I drag him along.
All right. You can unlock this door. It's locked from the inside, so It opens up into the night of the English countryside. You can hear waves lapping around the shores. There are some cliffs surrounding this place.
As soon as we exit and close the door behind us, I'm gonna look at James. I didn't think that would work.
And Jean's going to flex and pull the ropes off of himself.
I'm gonna hand him the knife, and I'm gonna pull out my own pocket knife.
All right. This is where you're gonna have to lead the way, because we don't know where we're at, and it looks like we're on a little island thing.
We are at Miser House. This is Gavigan's country estate.
I think I heard about that before.
You have, for sure. He says the roads are patrolled. There are many guards around the place.
What would be our best escape route?
Can you swim? This is
swim a skill. It is a skill.
It is, and it's January in England.
So it's cold?
Or like March in England. So yes, it's very, very cold.
I can't swim, I won't lie.
Well,
I can kind of, but I don't have enough practice.
well, that
It's not something
the
I thought
best
about.
way.
I'm going to... I'm going to move away from that door, because, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Explain to me. Why is there two of me?
I don't know. Why are there two of you?
I only see one.
What'd you do?
There's one in the door that I can't move.
He's not actually there. It must be an artifact on your screen.
Okay. I'll ignore it then.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll come around the edge of the building and you can see there are a couple of cars here. Well, one truck and one car. The truck seems to be the one you were brought here in. And then there's a fairly expensive car that most likely actually belongs to Gavigan.
Listen. Jean, I have two questions. First one, do you know how to hotwire a car?
But yes.
Second question, do you know how to drive?
He apparently has the base level of skill, so he's going to say, yes, of course.
Alright, cool. There's a fancy car here, and, well, we gotta make an escape somehow. Might as well do it with style.
That's gonna go well.
Alright, so let's have him... Do either of you have skills you want to apply here, or are you just going to rely on the NPC? Just so
What
that
skill
you...
would it be?
Locksmith could get you in, probably or what is it? Fix electrical machinery.
I don't have...
Electrical repair, I would think, would be used to hotwire a car.
That is a 10.
If
My,
he has, if
my
Will
audio
base
is
skills-
a 20.
He's a
Locksmith
criminal,
is
so
a
I'm going to
one.
let him do it. But all right, so
I listen. We have no other choice right now.
I am going to just say, there's you said that they patrol. Do you know at all, like, their kind of like routes?
well, yes, and we had better be moving quickly.
All right.
So he has gotten you into the car, and he's going to bend down and start messing with the steering wheel.
I'm gonna just sit in the back seat and keep an eye towards the house. And I'll tell Victor just to keep an eye in front of us.
All right. And I think we will have you roar off into the night. We've got 2 groups of PCs in vehicles driving into the night, unaware of where the other one is. So,
You know,
I would like very quickly, I want to know what the 2 of you think your next steps are, like each group.
well, there's at least one place that we've all been to, and we haven't left it any worse than we left when we walked in. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna suggest that we go to the pub, where my father knows someone.
Okay.
You want to go there? Okay.
At the very least, we could, we could talk to him, get a room, and then we can move from there. We could also check the last known location where we were. Those are the 2 options.
And Connor and Connor and Birdie,
Yes.
you got an injured man driving, and at this point, no clue where your companions have been taken. So what's your next step?
If you want to think about it a little longer, I do have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So the stuff that I pocketed,
Yeah.
I would like to take a look at the. You said it was like a, an envelope or something?
There is a half-written letter.
Half-written letter. Okay, I would like to look at that.
All right. So I will give you the handout later, but for now, I'll just read it.
All right.
For the attention, Pale Viper. Hammer has been dealt with by our friends in New York. Now we must turn to our other problem, namely Jack Brady. I understand that he may be in Shanghai, and ask if you would direct your resources to hunting him down. It is stupefying that this troubling man has evaded us for so long. He may become an obstacle to our great plan. If you wish, I will... And that's where he stopped writing. Now, you know Jack Brady to be the name of the bodyguard of, what's his face? The rich guy who funded the entire expedition your parents were lost on.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on. Wasn't that also the bodyguard of, that we met before? Or was that a different one?
No,
Which one was with Erica?
No, that's a different guy.
That was a different one?
Yes, that's a different man.
Alright. I was kind of worried there for a second.
I don't blame you, but no, they are different people. Joe Corey is the one in New York with Erica.
Okay.
Jack Brady is the one who, Theodore is going to know if you bring this up. What is the name of the, sorry, this should be in my head, but the expedition, the rich guy who led the expedition.
The Carlisle expedition?
Roger Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Thank you very much.
Yes. the guy who lives in my head that I haven't messed with at all.
So Roger Carlisle was kind of a wastrel as a young man. He was kicked out of college after college. He went out to San Francisco at one point and was about to be kicked out of yet another college when he met Jack Brady and paid lawyers to get him out of a murder charge. And since that time, the two of them have been inseparable companions. Jack Brady is very loyal to Roger, and Roger desperately needs somebody to protect him. Of course, they are both known to have died on the Carlisle expedition, but according to this current letter, Jack Brady is in Shanghai.
I will mention that, and I'll ask if our friend knows anything about that, about him, and what he's been up to.
About Brady?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Doesn't
No,
know
if-
anything?
If I were high enough up to know anything about what the actual plans are, then I have never heard of a great plan. I don't believe
So-
I would have ended up locked in the cell.
Tell
You
me,
know
John.
nothing about just Brady in general?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'll let that question go first.
Yeah, no, he's going to remind you that this was a paycheck for him. Like,
Did you ever hear the term white spider? I think you mentioned it. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, I believe that that's some play name that Gavigan uses. They
That,
love their dressing up, their robes, their
that solves one.
strange names.
That solves one mystery already right now.
I guess that answers all my questions right now. My question for you, John, is what are you now that we're free, and I know you're looking for employment. How would you like to come join us?
What exactly are you doing?
We're trying to solve a murder, maybe kill a few cultists along the way. Present party excluded? Question mark.
Well, what is the prospect of reward here?
Pay, of course.
Says the kid with no money.
Are you attempting to find some great treasure, or
Right now, there's been treasures along our adventures. As of right now, we're our current task is to find the murderer of our dear friend Jonathan Hammer.
you do
Total,
actually?
and
Yeah, you do. You did actually get his killers back in New York.
Yeah, but there's
But there
a
are
network
people
of
who
people.
ordered it. Yeah,
Yeah.
mhm.
yeah. Okay.
Those are the people I want. You know.
Okay.
Did Theodore even know Hammer?
a little bit.
Surely he went to dinner at least one time or something. I don't know.
I feel like Andrew or Hammer and Theodore Victor had an adventure, and Theodore was there along the ride.
Okay.
He was like an uncle to me.
He says, "Well then, it's going to depend on how much you will pay."
We could talk salary after we're all clear.
Okay.
Did that give you enough time to think about what your next moves were?
I mean, only thing I can think of is going to visit our lovely spice selling friend for a quick base of operations while we figure out what all we need to do.
That's fair enough. So we can pick up next week with you. You're gonna have to wait till like at least 10 in the morning or something before she's open, unless you want to just go knocking on her door in the middle of the night.
Yes. I have a man bleeding out here. I'm absolutely knocking on her back door in the middle of the night.
Okay, so we'll pick up next week with the two of you knocking on her door, and with the boys have a few hours drive back to town, but we'll still pick up with them back in the pub.
I didn't expect us to escape. Oh my god.
Woo!
Bro, you made me answer such a difficult question.
It was so simple but so difficult.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, Brian's doing the questioning. Cool, I don't have to think.
Sometimes things just line up so that
Yeah.
so that it's not like you answered a difficult question, but this could have gone a lot worse.
Oh yeah, could have gone considerably worse.
If
I am having too much fun playing with the lights, by the way.
I didn't know I made them accessible to you.
Yeah, I messed with it one.
I have been messing with it every now and then, so it wasn't painfully obvious or distracting. But I have been turning off and on lights.
So it's a haunted house now.
Yeah.
So what Bertie and Connor do not know, and the boys do, is that there's a plan for a grand rite tonight.
Oh, good.
In which they're going to make sacrifices and summon their god.
Apparently, I'm pretty sure we were meant to be the sacrifices, and we're no longer there.
Well, you had a choice. You were either going to be sacrifices or you're going to be new cultists. Jean did not have a choice. He had his chance. He was going to be a sacrifice.
Yep, and like I said,
that
they
put them in
no
a-
longer now have a sacrifice at the moment.
That might be a problem for them.
oh no. Andrew, I think I know what you're gonna do.
Well, we'll find out.
Some of us will. Some of us will.
I will also...
All right, yeah, they don't.
I'll give you the handouts, but the ledger that you grabbed
Yeah.
is a list of shipments.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask, since we have, you said like about pretty much like a 5-hour kind of drive.
Yeah.
I was gonna go through and read all that.
So there's a shipment of fabricated materials and parts, prototypes to the Pale Viper in Shanghai. There's a receipt of technical schematics and blueprints from the Pale Viper that were sent to Henson Manufacturing. Ancient machine parts received from Australia that were sent to Henson Manufacturing. A 24-inch statue of the Father of Serpents sent to Australia. Forwarded the Red Diary of Anselm de Montfort to Omar al-Shakti in Cairo, Egypt. And astronomical charts, celestial references, and large 6-foot statue representational of Bloody Tongue sent to Kenya. So again, I'm gonna give it so you have all that written down.
All right, cool.
But this is where you can begin to have some clues about what the bigger story is.
And then I still remember what was on that box, right? From when we were at the before we got
Warehouse.
kidnapped. Yeah, at the warehouse. Yeah, what was on that again?
So boxes leaving Henson Manufacturing. This is actually going to be the same set of boxes that Connor looked at later, but they were being sent to Shanghai.
Okay.
I will say, Andrew, I will be trying to make Jean part of our retinue.
I thought you might.
I decided it when he hated me.
That's the
Fluffy,
best
you cannot
introduction.
have another backup character.
He's not going to be a backup character. No, I feel like we need
Somebody to take the hit
another-
for you at some point.
I didn't want to price it like that, but I feel like we could use some muscle in the literal term.
Fair enough.
So I guess I won't be following through with the plan of possibly introducing Connor's little brother as my own backup character.
You can.
Yeah, Connor's little brother and I was actually thinking of making a priest or a preacher.
Are we still on air?
Oh yes, let me go off.
Oh yeah. Hello, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
y'all.
everyone.
Good night.